estamos aquí con Eduardo Rubio, aquí en Manchester, en el Congreso de EFE. Dinos el nombre si quieres del congreso, ¿cómo lo llamáis este congreso?
Careers Beyond Borders.
Careers Beyond Borders. ¿Y tu puesto?
Sí, yo trabajo en Zurich y soy presidente de ventas del programa EF Jóvenes Profesionales.
Bueno, es la primera vez que hacéis este congreso. Dinos un poquito el objetivo que tenéis de este congreso que estáis organizando con tantos periodistas del mundo y estudiantes también, ¿no?, que estamos viendo.
Bueno, hace un año en EF, que producimos cursos de idiomas en el extranjero, en nuestras escuelas y en todo el mundo, nos dimos cuenta que los jóvenes profesionales, gente un poco más adulta, empezaba a necesitar algo diferente. Entonces hemos separado dos de nuestros colegios para trabajar solamente con gente mayor de 25 años. Y esto, bueno, ha sido una experiencia hasta ahora muy satisfactoria, y un poco con este aniversario queríamos contárselo al mundo, queríamos con esta excusa pues atraer a periodistas de todo el mundo, a líderes de opinión, a expertos en el mundo digital, a expertos en el mundo de la educación, del career development, de distintas cosas, y bueno, hemos juntado a 60 personas de 20 países diferentes, que bueno, celebrando esta conferencia en la cual estamos presentando un poco los desafíos, las ideas, las conclusiones de lo que significa hoy en día tener una carrera internacional y trabajar across borders, ¿no? En el mundo.
Estáis presentes en muchos países del mundo, ¿no? Como EFE, la escuela internacional, ¿no?
Sí.
¿Cuántos países y qué países son?
Estamos presentes en 55 países con más de 400 oficinas y colegios propios, con 34.000 empleados. Y son ya más de 3 millones de personas las que han viajado de una parte del mundo a otra.
Cifras increíbles. Y lo que vemos también es que hay muchos españoles aquí, ¿no? Hemos visto en el equipo, tú mismo eres un español, aquí está Ana, otra compañera también es española. Es decir, que está claro que el tema de España es importante para EFE, ¿no? Por los estudiantes que traéis o por la gente que viene de ese país, de nuestro país.
Llevamos 40 años en España, de los 45 años que tiene EFE históricamente. Y bueno, España es uno de nuestros países más importantes, más grandes en términos de número de estudiantes, incluso en la parte de jóvenes profesionales, un poco con el contexto actual de hoy día, que la gente se da cuenta que necesita el inglés, que quizá tenga que plantearse una carrera internacional, pues la verdad es que no hace más que ganar en importancia.
Está claro que ahora con la crisis que tenemos en España, la gente, como dices tú, se está orientando hacia mercados a Alemania, mercados angloparlantes, y claro, esa es una oportunidad también de que vosotros hagáis business, aunque lógicamente las personas tienen que mejorar su inglés, ¿no?
Ojalá fuera por otro motivo, ¿no? Pero no solamente en un contexto negativo, también en años mejores hemos visto que las empresas cada vez operan de una forma más internacional, que el inglés es el idioma que ha adoptado el mundo de los negocios para, digamos, como oficialmente. Hace años pensábamos que quizás se iba a hablar más el chino o incluso el alemán.
Es verdad, sí.
Hoy en día las empresas hablan en inglés. En Japón les están enseñando inglés a sus empleados también. Y bueno, no tiene que ser algo tan negativo, pues sí es cierto que ahora en España pues el contexto no es bueno, y la gente está volviendo un poco a su educación y al idioma como algo fundamental.
Habéis traído aquí a un keynote speaker que acabamos de escuchar, a Eric Waldman, ¿no?, del libro Socionomics y Digital Leader. ¿Cómo ha sido ese contacto? ¿Cómo habéis podido conseguir a este hombre, que es una persona muy solicitada?
Pues Eric,
¿trabajáis con él o cómo lo...?
Sí, Eric viene colaborando con EF desde hace tiempo. Él es un autor muy famoso y está digamos conectado con EF porque coincide un poco en la misión nuestra. Él enganchó con EF por la misión que tenemos de derribar barreras culturales, geográficas, y lleva desde hace años trabajando con nosotros, y le propusimos venir, no lo tenía fácil, pero hizo un hueco en la agenda y ha venido.
¿Qué te ha parecido a ti personalmente la charla que acabamos de salir de ella?
Pues me ha gustado mucho porque bueno, en la parte técnica de lo digital, ¿no?, del mundo que está aquí, ¿no?, ya que viene,
está ya.
Ha dado consejos, yo creo que muy prácticos. Yo creo que los estudiantes que han participado, incluso todos los invitados, hemos podido sacar cosas prácticas de esta charla, ¿no? No ha sido así aire, sino que bueno, nos hemos llevado varios consejos para mejorar nuestras oportunidades profesionales a través de LinkedIn, para cómo manejar un poco las herramientas que están ahora a nuestra disposición.
Sí, muy importante que la gente esté conectada y que hable idiomas, y las dos cosas juntas, y el digital. Oye, Eduardo, muchísimas gracias, enhorabuena por toda esta iniciativa, y ojalá que llegue a buen puerto. Gracias.
Shout if you have any questions at all, please. I've been involved in the Manchester School since 2005 when we opened. Luciano will remember I came to open the school. I was the school director, so this is my baby in a way. Hello, Seville. This is a Victorian building that we converted. Voice projection. So the canteen and student lounge area, I was just saying this is a Victorian building that used to be a training centre for nursery nurses. It was a residential building and it was very well known over the past 100 years. If you were royalty or famous, you needed a nanny from the Princess Christian training facility, which was this building. You can still see these sort of original features. It's a beautiful building. And this is where the students can hang out? Yes. You'd like to flatten yourselves against the wall.
Then we go up whether you can walk.
Sí. O no, yeah.
Emma, and I'm the Director of Studies here at EF Manchester. Welcome to EF Manchester. This is our professional campus. So is this your first time in Manchester? Yes, everybody? Mini groups. Like the name says, these are small groups. They're mini groups. So just a small group of students. That means that they can get a lot of personal attention from the teacher. At the start of every course, the teacher will do a needs analysis, okay, and find out which individual wants what type of English, find out what their needs are and their aims, find out about their personal interests and their professional interests. And from that, the teacher can design a course tailor-made to that group. The important thing here also is that the teacher continuously assesses the class and adjusts the material and the content that's used in these classes so that the students are continuously changing and adapting and improving as they progress. Okay, so those are our mini groups. Another course we have is the career courses. Okay, so similar to the mini groups in that they are allowing a lot more opportunity for personal attention in the classes. These ones are obviously more career focused, and we've got these different options: legal English, marketing and business, international career development, and a career coach which looks at interview and CV skills. So the good thing about these courses is everybody on the course has the similar interests and similar professions. So they're learning together, they're learning the English together, but also networking. So everybody on the legal English course will be interested in this profession, and they'll be, from different nationalities, so they can really network together. Levels correspond to the Common European Framework. So when you do your course here, you go home, it's recognised in your country the level that you've studied, which is obviously very important for our students returning and working in a professional environment when they go back home. So those are all our levels. We have lots of different materials that support the progress of these levels. We've got obviously the teachers, the books, we have our own computer system.
I'm Martin, as Emma said, I'm the Assistant Director of Studies here. I've been here for a long time. Actually since Emma first started here as well, so about 7 years. I'm here to talk about the iPad app, our new innovation that we have here at EF. Recently nominated and shortlisted as one of the finalists for the Elton Awards. It was shortlisted as one of the finalists in the digital innovation category. It's the latest addition to the EF blended learning course, which includes, of course, the iLab online software we have, the course books as well, etc. The iPad app is perfect for our students. Of course, we're now over 25 school, and the research tells us that the vast majority of iPad owners are in fact aged over 25. So, we feel this app gives us the wow factor that differentiates us from the other language schools, both increasing interest and motivation. You'll see
Try
a
it.
picture of
See what happens.
one of our teachers, Zane. Look at him, he's very happy. He's definitely over 25.
Yes.
If you now click on Zane, you push Zane, so click on Zane, there we go. You'll see it says fear and phobias. At the bottom of the screen you'll see flashing red. If you click on the red, and there you go, there's the first activity. It's a listening activity. Here they have to map.
Share and explore a number of different ideas during the day. First of all, I'd like to give a very, very big warm welcome to our EF students from our Manchester school. Thank you for coming. A very warm welcome to journalists, bloggers, media, TV that have joined us from all over the world, from Venezuela to Japan to many different corners of the world. Welcome and thank you for taking the time to join us here for this unique event. I'd also like to welcome Marketing Manchester and also all of our staff from the EF school. Great to see you all here today. Just want to I've heard that we have a very broad range in terms of audience. I just want to get a quick feeling for that. Please, if you're from Asia, please just raise your hand. Okay. Latin America? Okay. Wow. Fantastic. And Europe? Okay. Africa? Okay, fantastic. Australasia? Anyone? Okay. Interesting. We'll explore those areas and we'll come into that a little bit more later on as we go. Most of all, we want to share stories. We want to hear about your stories, your beyond border story. Maybe it's something that you've already done. Maybe it's a dream that you have for the future. And there'll be many opportunities to do that and to share that as we go through the day. My name is Robert Dorlin. I'm the head of digital marketing at EF. Just to start that process off of story sharing, I'll give you the very brief version. About 10 years ago, I met a girl, there's always been involved, and she inspired me to learn Spanish. And I was a regular English guy working in a job in London, and spoke two languages, English and pub bullshit, those two languages. And I wanted to broaden my horizons. So I decided that I would take a 6-week language course. Nothing to do with EF, but something else that I found on the internet. And I went off to Spain, and I thought I could be fluent in 6 weeks. When I left, I could pretty much say una cerveza, with that kind of accent. And after the 6 weeks went by, incredibly, I actually managed to say dos cervezas. Years ago, if we were to achieve a level of full employment around the world. It's a pretty incredible number. Particularly if you live in Europe at the moment, where all you hear about is an obsession with recession, negativity, but that's not the whole story. There are a lot of opportunities to come over the next period of time. What we see is a fundamental shift in where that employment is going to be. So where is it going to be? This is a map of unemployment around the world. It's a little bit hard to read, but basically you can see that the dark green areas is where you have very low unemployment. It's a rapidly changing world, and it's a situation that We don't quite know where the growth is going to come from. If you look at investments, people are scared in various stock exchanges, don't know where to put their bets or put their money. Which of these countries will it be? I ask you the question, are you ready for a career beyond these borders? But it's, having said that, English continues to dominate. Many companies are making English their business language, irrespective of where their head office is or their corporate culture is. This has happened recently in a notable example in Japan, which one of Japan's leading companies decided only 2 years ago that the company language, official language, would be English. And in that with a 2-year deadline, if you weren't able to converse and have a decent business conversation in English, the most likely situation would be that you wouldn't continue with the company. Pretty radical, but unless you do it that way, it's not going to happen. So it's all about English, yeah? Is that right? I mean, many of you here have come to Manchester, spend your time and your investment in improving your level of English. So it's all about English, yeah? Well, seemingly not, actually. While English dominates business, at the same time, 72% of consumers spend their time only or predominantly on their own native language websites. Anyone care to hazard a guess as to how many languages Facebook is translated into? Anyone know? 70 languages, incredibly. And even in the European economy, over the last 4 years, when all you hear about is negativity, one of the fastest growing industries is actually translation. Talking about Facebook, recruitment is changing rapidly. My wife is actually looking for a new job at the moment, and she was updating her LinkedIn profile and then realised, oh no, this actually sends an alert to my boss who I'm connected with. Disaster. I'm also trying to look for an au pair at the moment, and we invited a number of applications from, as we posted a job advert, and the 19-year-old Swedish girl, when we checked her Facebook profile, it seemed that she was actually applying for a Miss Sweden and was doing all these kinds of poses on her Facebook profile. We thought that maybe that wasn't quite the right profile or family values that we were looking for our children, so she didn't get the job. We're all on a unique journey. It's a journey which is fascinating, exciting. We don't know where it will end. We know where it will end finally, but we don't know the waypoints along the way. Whether you're looking for your first job, whether you're looking to change jobs, whether you're unemployed, maybe you've never plan to work again because you're a millionaire, whatever is your situation, hopefully there will be something relevant from today. Maybe relevant for you, maybe relevant to share with someone close to you. And that's the idea of today. Maybe mark a few points along the way, help you to read the road signs and to make that international career happen for you if that's what you're looking for. So how are we going to do that? Now you've seen these gadgets that you've all got on your chairs. So today is about connecting with you, between the experts. We've got a number of experts from around the world that we've flown in a long way.